Ladies, it is wintertime, basically, meaning it's getting darker sooner, so let's talk safety. First, I want to highlight this post that's being shared around because it does have some great points. Fill up your gas tank so you don't have to do it at night and so you don't get stranded somewhere without gas at night. Keep an extra charger with you. Power banks are my fave. Park in lit areas and be extremely aware in parking garages. Look in your backseat before you get in your car, underneath your car as well. And when you get in your car, make sure you're locking your doors and driving away immediately, not sitting and texting, chatting, whatever. Do not park next to big vans, and if you must, enter your car from whatever side is not next to the van. If a man is sitting in a car next to your parked car, go back inside, ask for an escort. Always use the elevator, no stairways. Heads up, phones down, be aware. I also want to add, normalize lying to strangers who ask you personal questions. There is no need for a stranger to know where you live, where you're going, who you stay with, or even your real name. If it's uncomfortable or awkward for you to say you don't want to share that information, then please lie. Fake name, fake location, you never live alone, and the whole group chat is watching your location live. Also, please become comfortable with making it known when other people are making you uncomfortable. People who want to take you and hurt you like quiet, easy victims. So when people make you uncomfortable, they're following you around, they're too close for comfort, anything of that nature, don't be one. If it is safe to do so, make it known that you see them. If you can't make it known to them, make it known to everyone in your vicinity. Strangers, employees of whatever business you're in, your parents that you're talking to on the phone conveniently. Again, ask for escorts if you need them. Better safe than sorry. Please download an app like Noonlight, where you're provided a giant button to hold and press until you feel you are safe. It will notify your safety network, a Noonlight ambassador, and the police if you let go of the button too soon and don't verify your PIN. Lastly, I know these are things we shouldn't have to worry about, but we don't live in the land of should. We live in reality. And in reality, we have to look out for ourselves and others. So please do so. I love you. Be safe.
Okay, so many people have asked me to make this a series, but there was one comment and I cannot find it. It was like, I'm a single girl that lives alone. Do you have any tips? When we were first started dating and I lived alone, he would just like give me all the rundown of everything. But anyways, ever since we started dating, pretty much like I've just always been at his house because he was so anal about me just not being alone. He got me a deadbolt lock that is like an additional lock, kind of, it's on Amazon. It's not expensive. It goes in your door frame and it like kind of like the hotel locks. Those are on Amazon. So that's one. Two, he made me go get my conceal and carry. I do not carry a gun, but he always has his. But just in case, there is always a gun in our household, and I know how to utilize them if anything were to ever happen. So if you feel that you need to do that, do that. Always, you can carry a mace and or taser. Make sure that you know how to use them. That is a very important thing. There are so many women that carry them that do not know how to use them. Another big thing that is so important, do not overdrink. They are using women and children, and they always have for years, but it's very, very popular right now. To lure other people. So a woman comes up to my window, hey, can I use your phone? My phone died. There's a kid. Hey, I lost my mom. Can you help find them? It is in our women's instinct to help these people out. You can't do it. It really sucks. And if those people are truly in need, they will move on to the next person to help them. Another thing is there are so many people, women, coming up to single girls' apartments in the middle of the night, knocking on doors. If that is happening, don't think it's a coincidence. Call the police, because if there's somebody knocking on your door in the middle of the night, one, again, they will move on if they're truly in need. If they are coming to your house, it is almost for a specific reason. They know you're single. They're waiting for you to open the door. Do not do that. If you live alone, again, they will mark symbols on your houses like 1. They'll put numbers somewhere, whether it's in the snow, whether it's in just dirt. Be aware of things like this. Another big thing is chalk on your tires. I know that sounds weird. They'll write things on your tires just to see when the last time you left was. They like kind of watch your time frame in and out of the house that way. Yeah, I literally could go on and on. Another big thing, don't ever tell anyone where you live. That is so huge in today's dating society. Yeah, I live at this building, but I get it, it's a flex that you live alone and like you want to impress a man by saying that. Don't do it. Switch up your grocery stores you go to. Switch up your coffee shops every once in a while. Just throw people off if they're following you. Just is what it is.
When the Lyft driver secretly writes down your address as you get in the car with a group of girls.
That's on the farmer's market.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like,
how much longer are you guys gonna be here?
a lot of us are leaving tonight and tomorrow.
It's a girls' night though. We left the boys at the place.
Okay, so you guys got everything set up and late flight? Or how's the latest flight?
Okay, so I'm happy that the young lady was able to think on her toes and say, hey, we left the boys at the house. It looks like your friend was about to say, what boys? In situations like that, as soon as you get home, have a talk with that friend. Now, please, if you see this video, I would like to know the follow-up to this. And also, ladies, if you're watching this, what are some safety tips that you have when taking Lyft or Uber? My safety tip to you, do not take water or any drinks or any candy, which they usually have in the vehicle.
Advice for incoming college girls. I just thought it'd be important to share some tips on how I stay safe as a young college girl, but still also can have fun with friends and hang out. Okay, so my first piece of advice is to invest in some mace. I guess you could say I was kind of naive going into college because I came from a very safe suburban neighborhood. I never had pepper spray with me. And when I got to college, I was amazed at how many girls already had pepper spray, so I purchased some. I think if you're going in Ubers or going out to parties, it's just important to stay safe and always have it. I hate to say it, but the world is a scary place and college girls are really targeted. The second piece of advice I have is to never Uber alone. Even if an Uber has good reviews, I still wouldn't trust it, especially late at night. I would always try to Uber with a buddy. If worst case you do have to Uber alone, make sure you're on the phone with a friend or you're texting them so they know where you're at. My third and last piece of advice is to share your location with your friends. I think it's really important when you're going out and meeting up with new people that you have someone that has your location.
Do any girls get anxious running alone?
So inside of this band is a hidden charm, as you can see, and if you're ever in danger while you're running or you're working out alone at night, things like that, all you would do is double tap the button. You could do it while you're wearing it, and it will notify your 5 emergency contacts along with the police, and it'll tell them, hey, Alyssa is in danger, and it'll send them your exact location. I think this is perfect for any girls who like to work out alone or run alone, because you know that when you have those tight workout clothes on, you cannot carry anything. So at least you can wear your self-defense item.
This is a sex trafficking method, and young women girls need to talk about this. Usually I don't share safety tips or anything, but this happened to me this weekend, and thankfully I knew exactly what to do. I was parked in a paid parking lot, and there was a toy underneath the windshield just like this, and instantly got in the car, locked the doors right away. Drove off, circulated a little bit, and then threw the toy in the trash. If you ever have anything on your windshield, like money, something that looks like a ticket, a stuffed animal, do not, I repeat, do not examine it and look at it. Like, just jump in your car instantly and lock the doors. I don't want to scare people and make you feel paranoid or anything, but when you know what to do, that can be life-saving. This happened to me in Wildwood, New Jersey, but it can happen anywhere. I read articles about it happening outside of like malls and Target and like really popular stores. Never in a million years did I ever think it would happen to me. Have fun and stay safe.
So again, this is exactly why we created Peri. When Peri's activated, you actually will receive a fake but realistic sounding phone call, giving you an easy exit strategy. On top of that, you can also have your location sent to your emergency contacts. That way, if someone's being extra creepy or you're feeling really uncomfortable, we got you covered.
Safety tips. Car edition.
So this is a safety tip I actually saw another creator do. I'll tag them down below, and I want to share it with you guys. If somebody were to try to steal your car, all you would do is double tap your Invisiwear bracelet and take your phone and the bracelet, slide it in between the seat or under the seat or anywhere that the person cannot find it. By pressing the back of this charm 2 times, it notifies the police and it gives the exact location of the bracelet. So that way, when the person takes your car, the police can easily track them via the bracelet and your phone. And then you get your car back and they get caught.
So yeah, just another thing that we have to worry about as women. So we had to reach out to this original creator to reshare with you guys because this is so disturbing. Basically, sometimes some creeps will install the peephole backwards so they can actually see into your hotel room. So something just to double check next time you're at a hotel.